What's good, YouTube? It is your guy, Andy Bull. We're back in front of the racks, as you can see, back with another video. I gotta talk to you all about something today. It's been weighing on me a little bit. It's something I've been seeing in the sneaker community the past couple years. I've been in the sneaker game for a minute, at least I like to think. But it's just something I want to get off my chest with y'all. But before we get into it, if y'all can hit that like button for your boy, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment your thoughts and opinions down below, because I do want to hear from y'all, especially on this video. And I do have a name for everybody who subs up to the channel. We creating something. We're gonna be called the AB Army. You feel me? Shout out my boy Crit. He came up with that. So if you sub to the channel, you are part of the AB Army. So that's gonna be that. Welcome to the club. You feel me? All right. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, before I forget, shout out Jay the Sneaker Guy with the swap t-shirt. And if y'all haven't peeped already, Sneaker Match Tees, you can go get yourself one of his shirts. But with that being said, little shout out, you know, I had to do it. So with that being said, let's get into it. So something I've been seeing in the sneaker community lately, and I know this has been happening for a while, but people hating on other sneakerheads, saying like, oh, you're not a sneakerhead if this, or you're not a sneakerhead if that, or I don't think this because blah blah blah. And this is just my personal opinion, but and let me know your opinions down below. But if you hate on somebody because they don't buy the hype stuff and they go after stuff like this, there's nothing wrong with going after stuff like this. The hype stuff, that's just how, like, so the sneaker culture is weird right now because it's all about the hype shoes, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how it moves. That's just how the sneaker culture moves. It moves in different waves. A couple years ago, like, stuff like this was like the thing to have, and then the hype stuff came along. And if you didn't have the hype stuff, you just weren't, like, your fits weren't popping, or, you know, you just didn't have any drip or whatever. I come from a different kind of era in shoes, basically. So I don't talk about this shoe. Basically, this shoe is one of the shoes that got me into sneakers, and it's a shoe from the 90s. I was born in the 90s, 95 specifically. It's the Air Max CB294, Charles Barkley's Nike Air Max shoe. Basically, I come from a time period where, like, this was drip. Everybody was wearing these in the early 2000s, stuff like that. And nobody hated on it. It was just what it was. But, like, today, no one thinks this is drip. And that's fine. If you don't like something that someone else is wearing, you don't gotta wear the shoe. If I like this and I want to wear this, and to me this is drip or this is fire, then that's what I'm gonna do. Just because it's on my feet, not on anybody else's feet. So basically, my point is, what constitutes a sneakerhead? Who's to say? Where no one can tell another person they're not a sneakerhead. You feel me? So, and to get into another era of the sneaker culture, remember when these were the hottest shoe out, the Pharrell NMDs by Adidas, and now you can get these for, like, pretty much retail, and they came out like years ago? That's crazy, because that's another example of how sneaker culture moves. It just moves in waves, and, like, the hype comes and goes. Shoes like this get left in the past. Ain't nobody checking on Pharrell NMDs anymore. It's all about Jordan 1s and Jordan 4s and, you know, the 11s and whatever new Yeezy is coming out, stuff like that. Or whatever Off-White's doing, or whatever Sakai and Fragment are doing, and Travis Scott. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's, the hype has to drive itself somewhere in the game. It's just that it goes different places and it creates different narratives in sneaker culture. But at the end of the day, you just got to remember that, like, What you like is what you like, and what someone else likes is what they like. And there's no telling someone else that what they like isn't cool. And I mean, it's crazy. Like, so basically, I call myself a sneakerhead, and in my opinion, the definition of a sneakerhead is someone who collects shoes or is into shoes. You don't have to collect them because not everybody has the money to do so, or the means or whatever. But there's shoes like this, like these are the Anderson .Paak Vans collab. People collect Vans, and to me, that's a sneakerhead. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's, you can collect New Balance or Saucony's or whatever you want. Asics, you know what I'm saying? A few years ago, Saucony was on top of the game. Remember when they did all the collaborations with the sneaker YouTubers and stuff? They were killing it. So basically, what I'm trying to tell y'all is we're not here as sneakerheads to tell other people they're not sneakerheads just because we don't like the shoes that they be rocking. It's nothing that no one did to me. It's just stuff I've been seeing, and I don't really approve of it. I can't co-sign the hate on other sneakerheads because like someone isn't into Jordans. Listen, as you can see behind me in the racks here, I have a huge Jordan collection. I'm an avid Jordan collector. Like, Jordans all over the place, you know what I'm saying? But I also have stuff like this, LeBron 11s. I got the Pharrells, like the Charles Barkleys, you know what I'm saying? I have Vans down there. It just is what it is. And anyone who collects a certain thing, whether it be LeBrons, Kobe's, Saucony's, New Balance, Pumas even, if you like shoes, you like shoes, and that's just what it is. So, you know, it's just a quick little discussion I wanted to have with y'all today about the sneaker culture, because I just think it's crazy that people can come in the sneaker game and put their 2 cents in about someone else's, you know, appreciations of a shoe or whatever else. I'm not the one to sit there and be like, man, now if you got some Crocs on, don't talk to me. And slides don't count either. But I'm just saying, Adidas, whatever you want to wear, it's cool. You know, as sneakerheads, we should accept all of everyone who is into shoes, because that's just what it is. That's just the sneaker culture. So, you know, it's just me blabbering. I just wanted to get in front of the camera and discuss that with y'all. But I just had to get it off my chest because that's just how I feel. And I've been noticing it a lot. The more hype stuff comes out, the Nike Dunks, all that, the more I see the sneaker game and the sneaker culture shift in a negative way, that really, to me, isn't cool. Like, it's just, like, people just hate on each other for shoes now, and, like, that's whack. Nobody wants to be hated on for what they got on their feet. Like, if you like shoes, you like shoes. So, you know, but, with that being said, I'll let y'all get up out of here. Shout out to the AB Army. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Become part of the AB Army. Shout out my boy Crit for coming up with that name. That's a sick name. But we are coining that, and that is what we're gonna run with. So hit that like button for your boy. Get the video out to more people. The YouTube algorithm, everything. You know, with that being said, shout out the Fireplace. Come on. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. I'm gonna let y'all up out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Listen to me just blabber on about stuff that's on my mind. That being said, I'm out. Peace.